Next, the ID versus class selector, which we have. Then how you are going to decide? We have to use ID or you have to use as a class selector. Which one we have to define? Generally, when you use ID selector, the ID selector should be used when referencing a single HTML element. When you have a single HTML element, then you are going to use ID, since an ID attribute can only be assigned to a single HTML element, as you are using the division tag. Okay, in division tag, in paragraph you can add so many things. Okay, font face, font style, font color, but in div tag you cannot add multiple. That's why at that element, that particular HTML element, you will be using as a ID selector. Since this is done, next, class selector. How you are going to use class selector? Class selectors should be used when referencing several related items. As I said, right, you have a paragraph. In the paragraph you want to relate so many things like font face, font color, background color, you can add. Then that moment you are going to use as a class selector. This is the selection. You can decide on this basis where you have to use the ID selector and where you have to use the class selector. As you can see in our